I'm gonna be honest, I used to be a total degenerate. My weekends consisted of, and some weekdays consisted of drinking just way too much, drinking so much till I throw up, smoking so much. And yeah, I mean, smoking the green, but just smoking too much, drinking too much, vaping, caffeine, just a total degenerate, being an idiot while I did these things. And I'm gonna be honest. I'm glad I went through that stage in my life. I'm glad that I got all of that out of the way. And this was my freshman year of college, so I'm sure that many of you experienced something similar to what I did. And yeah, I mean, college is exciting. You have found newfound freedoms from your parents. You can finally get from out under their thumb. And this is a time where I just kind of let loose. And, these things, these like drugs, I'm going to consider alcohol, nicotine, all of that, smoking, a drug. And I did these things like not super frequently in high school, but I indulged, a little bit. But this was like, it was amplified during college. And I'm going to be honest, this made me really, figure out who I am. And the reason why I say like it figured out who I was, I realized that I'm going to be honest, I have a bit of a addictive personality. I believe that I was addicted to these things at this time. And now I do not smoke cuz I was like smoking every single day, multiple times a day. It was ridiculous, and I do not recommend it because it kind of gets you like out of touch with reality almost. And I know the reason why I kind of want to make this video is because Amari, he was talking about smoking and why he doesn't like it, and I just kind of wanted to just talk about my experience with drugs. So, like I said, smoking is just so bad for you. When you're smoking every day, you get kind of lost out of reality. You're just tired all the time, unmotivated, not wanting to do anything. Just kind of sit back and just be a slug, just do nothing. You're just kind of worthless when you're smoking all the time. That's how I felt. I did not feel good at all. And I know a lot of people, react different to these substances, but for me, it just made me feel like shit. It did not make me feel good. And then when you top that on with alcohol, vaping, oh, dude, vaping's just, I mean, vaping's extremely addicted. Don't get me wrong, but it is just so stupid. You look so dumb when you're vaping. I look back and I just kind of cringe at how like idiotic and I just young and stupid I was, to be honest. But yes, I vaping is very addictive, and I think it's something that is hard to get off of. But I don't know. I it's crazy because I rarely do nicotine products now. I rarely smoke ever, probably once every 3 months. And drinking though, I probably drink once every 2 weeks, like once on like the weekend, have a couple of beers on the weekend. But I kind of completely, I just don't do those things that I did my freshman year of college and into sophomore year. I was just a wild animal, a loose cannon, and I'm not gonna lie, it was definitely a good time. But there were a lot of mental struggles, and I'm glad I'm out of that phase. But I just want to talk about the like it's important to have this phase, this stage in your life. It's important, This becomes with, like I said, drugs, consisting of alcohol, nicotine, going to the bars, having sex, just like everything this stage in your life. And it's important to have, I think. I think it's important to get that like wild itch out of you because then it makes you realize and appreciate the importance of stability and just your health and well-being because you feel a lot better when you're working towards bigger things rather than just wasting it away on, booze and drugs. And one thing I will say is that this is, God, it is costly. Like, I spent so much money on these different things. I had no money my freshman year of college. It was ridiculous because I was just spending it on stupid shit. And But to be honest, I would not trade it for the world. I'm glad I went through that stage, and it really allowed me to find myself. And I think that everyone needs to experience this once in their life. They need to experience these different drugs and stuff to, I don't know, I think it gives you a better understanding of the world. It kind of maybe will change your perspective on things. It will help you understand why people are the way they are, or I don't know, just a new way to look at the world, a new reality. I think that these substances are good in moderation, but certainly overindulgence is it's not a good thing. Addiction is, I mean, it can really take over someone's life and destroy them. These substances can, and I'm lucky that I do not have a super addictive personality because I know some people they just get addicted to these different things, and you just have to watch yourself. Like I said, in moderation, these things are great, and yeah, they're a great time. I just want you guys to be aware of like the habits that you can create by using and abusing these substances. I've seen a lot of people just wreck their lives because of drugs and alcohol. And it all started when they were young. You know, some innocent party drug turns into a way bigger problem later. And I just want you guys to make sure that you recognize this and just watch your habits because all of these substances are habit forming and you can carry them on for the rest of your life. So just make sure that you're watching yourself. And I mean, I don't know if you guys, please, if you're experiencing any addiction, reach out to someone. Please reach out to someone. And because you're not alone, a lot of people have experienced the same thing and you can find help with like relatability to someone else. So, yeah, just make sure if you guys are having trouble, reach out to someone. But yeah, I think it's important, like I said, to experience these things because I don't know, it's just you gotta have that wild stage in your life, or you may be in that wild stage your whole life. It may be better to have it while you're young and go crazy, but then just get out of it when you're older because that's how I felt. I don't know, just wild, just crazy, which, like I said, that was just young, naive me, and I it was definitely a good time. I definitely enjoyed myself. So, yeah, I don't know. Just make sure that you guys just live your life. Have those rough times. Steer off the path a little bit, you know? Go off the path, but you can always turn right back on. Make sure you're not too far off the path that you can't turn back on, but you can always turn back on. So just live, party a little bit. Get those feelings, those urges out of your system while you're young and where you can make mistakes. Because I know like I think that year that I partied, wasted away, it's made me the man I am today and has opened up a lot of opportunities because I haven't done that stuff now, is why I'm saying that. I got that urge out. So remember, guys, if you have any problems with these, make sure you seek help because you are not alone. So, again, thank you guys for watching. Like I said, I know it's a bit of a ramble, but it's okay to be a degen in one stage of your life. Remember, it is okay. So yeah, drop any comments down below about your experience with, different substances. I know that we've probably all had different experiences. So yeah, drop a comment down below. And again, thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.